Hello friends, once again welcome back to Play Tutorial channel. Here in this video we are going to see basics of operational amplifier or simply op amps. Okay, here we will discuss about main features of operational amplifier and we will see what are the major advantages of operational amplifier compared with other ICs and the construction, and finally we will see the pin diagram of operational amplifier. Okay, so first let us see. Here you can see a picture. It is nothing but a simple op amp which is easily available in our market. It is LM741. Okay, here L means linear and M means monolithic. Okay, so LM741 is the IC which is shown in this diagram. So op amp is nothing but a single integrated circuit. Means it consists of some technologies like transistors, diodes, resistors and capacitor, etc., which is easily available, and it is a differential amplifier. Means we will get its output as the difference of their inputs. It can be mainly used to perform linear, non-linear applications and mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, integration, differentiation, etc. that can be done by using this op amp. In addition to this, signal conditioning and many applications are there nowadays. Okay, and we can say it is a direct coupled high gain amplifier. Its gain is very high, easily available. We can operate this op amp with both AC and DC signals. That is one of the speciality of op amp IC. Okay. Now we will see what are the major advantages of op amp. Size of op amp IC is very small when compared with other ICs. It is very reliable and temperature variations are balanced in this case. That is one of the major advantage for using this ICs in medical sections in operation. For many operations, we will use these ICs to check the pulse amplitudes, etc. So we will get a balanced temperature variations. Okay, and its cost is very less when compared with other ICs. And another important advantage is that it will reject the unwanted signals. Okay, if you are using an IC 741 in the medical laboratory or any operation theater, if there is any unwanted signals, we will not get the exact output. But if we are using this operational amplifier, it will reject the unwanted signals so that we will get the exact output. So it is one of the major advantage of op amp LM741. Okay, and the power consumption of op amp is very less. Complex wiring can be eliminated because it is an integrated circuit. Okay, and it is very easy to replace some op amp for many applications. Based on their applications, we can replace op amp. So these are the major advantages of op amp. Okay, now we are going to see the basic construction of operational amplifier. Here you can see it will have two inputs. One is non-inverting input and other one is inverting input terminals, and we will get its output. And there are two power supply terminals, positive and negative terminals. Okay, this is the basic construction of op amp. It must have two input terminals and one output terminals. Okay, we will discuss about the pin diagram in detail in the coming slides. Okay. So in non-inverting input terminal, if you are giving an input to the non-inverting input terminal, that means to the positive side, then we will get the output as the same phase of the input signal. Okay. If you are giving a sine wave, the same phase will be the phase of the output signals. Okay. And if we are giving some alternating current AC signal to the inverting input terminals, so then its output will be 180-degree out of phase with each other. Okay, that is the difference between non-inverting and inverting terminal. Okay, for non-inverting terminal, we will get its output as the same phase of the input signal. For if we are giving some signal to the inverting input terminal, then the output will be 180-degree out of phase with the input signal. That is the difference between these two input terminals. Okay, and basically an op-amp will works on two modes. First one is common mode and the second one is differential mode. In the case of common modes, both the inputs are same. That means if we are giving, for example, if we are giving a 5 volt positive supply to the non-inverting terminal, and if we are giving a minus 5 volt to the negative terminal, so then differential amplifier means we will get the output as the difference of the input signals. So in the positive side, here it is plus 5 volt and negative side minus volt, so that its difference will be 0, so that 0 will be the output voltage. That means if an op-amp working on common mode region, then its output will be exactly 0 because both the inputs are same. So that output will be 0, so we can say that its gain will be 0. Okay, this is the main point about common mode. So now let us see what is meant by a differential mode. In differential mode, it is very clear that in both the input terminals we are giving different voltages. For example, if for the non-inverting terminal, if we are giving a 5 volt, and for the inverting terminal it can be a 3 volt or something like that. So what will be the outputs? Difference of their inputs. That means output will be there. That means 5 minus 3, that is 2, will be the output voltage in its amplified form. Okay. So its output will be very high. That means its gain is also very high. Due to this reason, normally we are using differential mode gain of operation of op-amps. Practical use op-amp is in its differential mode of operation. Then only we will get the exact output. Otherwise, if both the inputs are same, then the required output will be 0. It is not useful, so that it is an ideal op-amp. So now we are using differential mode of operation of op-amps. Okay. Finally, in this video we are going to see pin diagram of LM741 op-amp. It has 8 terminals. Okay. First and 5 terminals indicates offset null. Okay. And we are giving inputs to the second and third terminals. For the second terminal we are giving inverting signals, and the third pin indicates non-inverting input terminal. Okay, and we will get its output from the 6th terminal, and we are providing supply to the 4th and 7th pin, and there is no connection for the 8th pin. Okay, this is the basic structure of op-amp. Here you can see symbol of op-amp, inverting terminal, it has two inputs. Inverting terminal is connected to the second pin. Non-inverting terminal is connected to the third pin. Output is taken from the sixth pin. Positive and negative supplies are provided on the 7th and 4th pin. Okay, this is the basic pin diagram of LM741 op-amp. Okay, in the next video we will discuss about main features or the main characteristics of operational amplifier. Okay, thank you for watching my video.